Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tom or Gummy, and today we are back with another video. Today we are doing Tank Dempsey from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So by the time you're watching this video, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will be out, and I'll be playing the hell out of it. But I want to know down below in the comments if you have bought Black Ops 3, and if you're playing it, and if you're enjoying it mostly. So yeah, definitely let me know. And again, hopefully you enjoy a statue. This is the last one in the Giant Zombies collection. And again, once Shadows of Evil characters, I get to know them a bit more, I might consider doing them. Again, let me know if you want to see them. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoy this. If you haven't already, check out the other videos. There'll be links in the description to the playlist. And yeah, I will see you in the tutorial. Okay guys, so first off, we're going to list off the blocks you need to build the statue, and then we'll get straight on into building it. So you'll need black wool, green stained clay, lime stained clay, red stained clay, red wool, grey wool, cyan stained clay, mushroom block, brown wool, blue wool, white wool, green wool, and also light grey wool. Now a quick note on the mushroom blocks: if you don't know how to get them, what you do is you grab yourself some mycelium right there. You then grab yourself a brown mushroom, stick that right on top of the mycelium. You then grab yourself some bone meal, place it on the mushroom until the mushroom grows and it goes big. It goes really, really big. And then what you do is you get yourself a silk touch pickaxe in survival. You can spawn it in and then just go into survival and then mine it out, and you'll get yourself this block. Now that doesn't work like that on Minecraft 1.8 on PC, which is unfortunate. So if you are playing 1.8, the latest version on PC as of this recording, then use birch planks instead, because what they've done is they've changed the texture of this to some really disgustingly ugly texture, and it looks nowhere near as good. But I like using this block on the Xbox version because it gives you like a olivey skin color rather than like pale white. Not like white like this polar bear white, but it's a lot like creamier and a lot more like olivey, which is nice. Gives a nice skin tone. But anyways, enough talking about skin tones. Let's get straight into building. So what we're going to start off by doing is placing 8 black wool in a row, and we're going to do that twice more on top of it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So again, it's 3 tall, 8 wide black wool. Now, what we're going to do is start like putting the 2 different green stained clays, and we're going to start mixing them up. Now, the reason why we do this is because if you look at like Dempsey in the actual game, in Origins, and also in the Giants Zombies bonus map trailer, he's wearing like a creamy green jacket, which is what we're trying to represent. It's like a camouflagey like kind of color. There's no block in Minecraft that really represents it too well, apart from like maybe sandstone, but it's like a combination of green and sandstone. So it's like in the middle. It's a really difficult color to do. So we're using green just to make it simpler, and then we're gonna like factor in some blood stains and everything. It's gonna be good. So hopefully you enjoy. Okay, so starting from left to right, we're gonna go layer by layer. First block is green stained clay, 1 lime, 4 green, 1 lime, 1 green. Lime being the lighter one, green being the darker one. Next row is 3 lime, 2 green, 3 lime. Next row is 8 green. So again, right now it should be 6 blocks tall. The next row is 1 lime, 1 red wool, 4 green, 1 red wool, 1 lime. Next row is 1 lime, 1 red stained clay, 1 red wool, 2 green, 1 red wool, 1 red stained clay, 1 lime. Next row is 2 lime, 1 red stained clay, 2 red wool, 1 red stained clay, 2 lime. The next row is 1 green, 2 lime, 2 red stained clay, 2 lime, 1 green. Again, I keep on backing up just so you can see what it should be looking like, if you so need to pause. The next row is 2 green, 4 lime, 2 green. And the final row for now is 1 green, 1 red stained clay, 1 green, 2 lime, 1 green, red stained clay, 1 green. So, once you've done that, it looks like this, and that is a 12 by 8 rectangle. Basic statistics of the legs, or basic measurements, should I say, that's a better word. The legs are 12 by 8 and are 4 thick. Don't worry about the thickness yet, because we'll get to that later on in the video. The body is also 12 by 8 and 4 thick. and the arms are 12 by 4 and also 4 thick. So this is 12 by 8. Again, just to prove, we've got a map here. The floor is Y5, as you can see in this situation, and this is Y17, so that is 12 tall. Now, in the top of the body, it will be Y29, and I'll show you that in a bit once we've built that. For now, this is what it should look like. Again, take your time. It's easier to pause as you go rather than getting to the end realizing everything's gone wrong and you have to start again, because this is definitely not one of those easier statues where there's not a problem. This is it's not a difficult one, but it's a much more detailed one, to put it that way. Anyways, moving on. So what we're going to do is place a row of 8 black wool on top. Then what we do is we go 4 to the left and 4 to the right. Now essentially this is the 13th layer, and what we're doing is marking out the bottom of the hands. So that's the bottom of the right hand, that's the bottom of the left hand, and that's the bottom of the body. We're going to work on the body first, and then we'll come back to the hands and the arms later on. So we're going to start on this block right here in line with this green stained clay, this one. So what we do is we place 1 black wool, 2 black wool, then we place 1 grey, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 black, 1 grey. Okay, next row is 1 cyan stained clay, 1 black wool, and then the rest of the row is 6 lime. The next row is 1 grey wool, 1 cyan stained clay, 3 lime, 2 red wool, 1 lime. Again, so far we're 4 blocks into the body, 8 rows remaining. The next row is 2 lime, 1 cyan stained clay, 1 light grey, need to grab that block. Whoops, 1 light grey, 2 lime, 1 red stained clay, and 1 lime. The next row is 2 lime, 1 light grey wool, 1 cyan stained clay, 1 black wool, 1 lime, 2 red wool. Okay, again, take your time. The next row is 3 lime, 1 cyan stained clay, 1 grey wool, 1 light grey wool, 1 lime, and 1 red stained clay. The next row is 4 lime, 1 light grey wool, 2 black, and 1 lime. The next row is 5 lime, 1 black wool, 1 grey wool, 1 cyan stained clay. Again, this is what it's looking like. So, the body starts on that black row there, as you can see, and so far we're up to here. We have 3 more rows to go. Okay, so the next row is 1 lime, 5 green, 1 cyan, 1 grey. So, it is off-centered this part, but that's not a worry. What you can do, in fact, if you want to, just if you're like freaking out about it being off-centered, the neck, you can get rid of that one and turn that one into a 4 long of green and 2 lime. But again, alternatively, you can do it like that. It's up to you. For this one, in fact, I will go with the 4 wide because I know it will bug some of you if it's off-centered. Okay, the next row is 1 lime, 2 green, 2 lime, 2 green, 1 cyan. The next row is 1 lime, 1 green, 4 lime, 1 green, 1 black wool. And once you have done that, you have built the body. Now again, I'm apologising because my voice is really monotoned in this tutorial, and really it's not going to be too interesting, to be honest. But again, I'm really trying to emphasise that this is a difficult one to do, and I'm really trying to like slow things down and give you guys perfect opportunities to pause, to catch up, do whatever you want to do. And again, just to quote what I did earlier, let me get my map back real quick. And as you can see, it's Y29. So that's 24 blocks from the floor. This whole area so far should be 24 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide, 16 if you're including the arms, which we haven't built yet. And that's what we're going to focus on now. But again, just to give you a recap, this is the legs up until the green at the top, not including that black, 12 by 8. And from here, the black until that black up the top right is also 12 by 8. Okay, so again, don't move on unless you've got that. And now we can move on, hopefully. If not, go back. We're going to start working on the left arm, or at least the front of the left arm. So what we're going to do is work from left to right again. So the first row is 4 black, we've already got that. Next row is 2 black, 1 red wool, 1 black. Next row is 1 black, 1 grey, 1 red wool, 1 grey. Next row is 2 grey, 1 red stained clay, 1 grey. Next row is 1 grey, 1 black, 1 red stained clay, 1 black. Okay, so the next part is a bit more plain and easier to do. So, first row is 2 lime, 2 green. Next row, 2 lime, 1 green, 1 lime. The next row is 1 red stained clay, 1 red wool, 1 green, 1 lime. Next row is 1 lime, 1 red wool, 2 lime. Next row, 1 lime, 1 red stained clay, 2 lime. Same with the next one, so lime, red stained clay, 2 lime. And the final row is 3 lime and 1 black wool. And once you've done that, it will look something like this. Now alternatively, again, if you want to match it up with that side, you can put the black wool right there and leave that as lime stained clay, and it will look something like that, again, if you want it to be symmetrical. But in general, that's what the left arm looks like, and luckily enough, the right arm is the exact same, just mirrored. So pretty simple. But again, I'll go for it anyways, just in case you want me to. Okay, so moving on to the right side. Again, working from left to right. First row is 4 black, we've got that. Second row is 1 black, 1 red wool, 2 black. Next row is 1 grey, 1 red wool, 1 grey, 1 black wool. Next row is 1 grey wool, 1 red stained clay, 2 grey wool. Next one is 1 black wool, 1 red stained clay, 1 black wool, 1 grey wool. And again, for the next section, which is slightly easier, we've got the 2 green, 2 lime. Next row, 1 lime, 1 green, 2 lime. Next row, 1 lime, 1 green, 1 red wool, 1 red stained clay. The next row is 2 lime, 1 red wool, 1 lime. Next 2 rows is 2 lime, 1 red stained clay, 1 lime, sorry, my bad. And then the final row is just 4 lime. And once you've done that, that is a 12 by 4, and that's what it looks like in the whole, as a general, should I say. And yeah, this would be a good opportunity to pause if you need to do so. So definitely take that opportunity. And this gives us an idea of like the scale of it. So this is the front of the statue, minus the head. The head we'll do later on. But for now, it's looking really 2D. So what we're going to do now is focus on adding the sides and making it into an actual statue, making it 3D. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So what we're going to do is go to the left side. Again, make sure at the front, so in front of this rather than behind. Come to the side and extend it backwards 1, 2, 3 using black wool. We're going to do that for the next 3 layers. So the 3 layers at the bottom are black wool. And then again from left to right, the 4th layer is 2 black wool and 1 lime. So as you can see, the shoes get like 2 higher at the back, and then the front side is also like, so it's 3 at the front, 4 at the back. And what we do is we split that halfway on the sides. So the back side is 2 lots of 4, and the front side is 2 lots of 3. Okay, so next what we're going to do is start working our way up the legs. So we go 1 green, 1 lime, 1 green. Next row is 1 green, 1 lime, 1 green. Next 3 rows is just solid lime. Again, this is what it should look like so far. Currently on 9 rows. This is the 10th row now, so 1 red stained clay, 2 lime. 11th row is 2 lime, 1 red stained clay, and the 12th and final row is 1 lime and 2 green stained clay. And once you've done that, it will look like this. It's a 12 by 4, and as you can see, the first 4 layers is pretty much just shoes, and then the rest of the layers is the trousers. Okay, so again, pause if you want to, and we're going to move around to the right side and pretty much replicate what we've just done. So, moving on round to the right side, what we're going to do is extend it backwards 1, 2, 3 again. Next 2 rows is 3 black, and then these 2 ends ones are black as well. This one here is lime. So that's the first 4 rows done. Again, working from left to right, on the 5th row, we're going to place 1 green, 1 lime, 1 green. The 6th row is the exact same, 1 green, 1 lime, 1 green. The next 3 rows is lime. So that takes us up to a 9 by 4. The 10th row is 2 lime, 1 red stained clay. 11th row is 1 red stained clay, 2 lime. And then the 12th and final row again is 2 green, 1 lime. And again, that's the exact same as the other side. So if you've done that, just replicate it, just mirror it, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But yeah, that's the side of the legs. Okay, so as you can see, we're making really nice progress. What we're going to do now is do the side of the arms. So first off, what we're going to do before we do that is come to the bottom of the arms where this black wall is and extend it backwards 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So what you do is you come underneath, you'll see there's a 4 by 4 of black wool, same for this side. And that's the base of the hands. Coming around to the left side, which is the arm we're going to do first, it will look like this. Okay, perfect. So, what we're going to do. First row is solid black wool, so 4 black wool, we've got that. The second row is black wool as well. The third row is 2 black, 1 red wool. As you can see, I say each row is only 3 wide. We're including these blocks we've already placed here. So the arms are 4 wide, but we're only placing 3 because 1 row is already done. So hopefully you picked up on that, but just to clarify. Okay, next row is 1 black, 2 red wool. And the next row is 1 black, 1 red stained clay, and 1 grey. Now this whole section here is pretty simple. We're just going to fill it in using lime stained clay. And essentially what you're doing is building up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And building out a solid lime stained clay. What we're going to do is then go to the top left corner, go down diagonal to the right, punch that one out and go down 1. On the bottom block, we're going to place 1 red wool, and on top of that, we're going to place 1 red stained clay. As you can see, it's 1 block from the top, and there will be a 4 block gap here. And I think it's personally easier to just punch it out rather than counting up and doing it that way. Okay, so that is the left side of the arm. Again, it's 12 by 4, like every side of every part of this statue, apart from the head. And the other side, again, is the exact same. So if you want to mirror it, feel free to do so. If not, I'll talk you through it anyways. So, moving around to the right side. First 2 rows is black wool again. First row, second row, black wool. Third row is 1 red wool, 2 black. Next row is 2 red wool, 1 black. Next row is 1 grey, 1 red stained clay, 1 black. Again, like we did before, we're going to build up 7 using the lime. And then what we do, again, is come to the top right corner, go down diagonal, down 1, and we place red wool, and on top of that, red stained clay. And that is the right side of the arm. So, what I'm going to do is get rid of my arm. We just built an arm, we're going to get rid of mine instead. And I'll show you around what we've built so far. So again, this is the front of the body, and the front of the arms. Then we've got the left side of the legs, the left side of the arms. Coming around to the right side, we got the right side of the leg, the right side of the arms, and that leaves us with one side we haven't done, which is the back of the body. As you can see, if I fly around here, we are missing a huge area. We've got a huge old gap in the back of the statue, which is what we're going to work on filling in now. So, we're going to work on the back of the legs first, because I think that makes more sense, and then we're going to work our way up. So, the first 4 layers is solid black wool. like so. But what we do is we come to the 2 middle blocks, so essentially it's 3 blocks either side, the 2 middle blocks. We're going to punch it out and replace with grey wool. Moving on, we're going to go up now layer by layer, and again, each row is 8 wide, but we've already placed 1 on each side, so each layer that we're actually building at this point in time, it's only 6 wide, so hopefully it connects up perfectly like mine will. Okay, so starting on the left, first row is 1 green, 1 lime, 2 green, 1 lime, 1 green. As you can see, that connects up to the green side, makes like a right-angled corner. The next layer is 6 lime. The next layer is 2 lime, 2 green, 2 lime. And then again, the next layer is 6 lime. The next layer is 1 red stained clay, 1 red wool. We need our green wool now, so 2 green wool, 1 red wool, 1 red stained clay. The next row is 1 red wool, 1 lime stained clay, 2 green, 1 lime, 1 red wool. The next row is 1 green stained clay, 4 green wool, 1 green stained clay, and then the final row is 2 green stained clay, 2 green wool, 2 green stained clay. And that is the back of the legs. Again, that is a 12 by 8. If you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. And now we're going to move on to the back of the statue, or the back of the body, should I say. And this part is pretty complicated. It's very, very detailed. And for that reason, I'm going to do the back of the arms first. I'm going to skip the back of the back till afterwards, because again, it is really not complicated, but detailed. There we go. That's the word, detailed. So, we're going to start on the back of the right arm. In this case, it's the left arm, looking at the angle we're looking at. So, the first row, what we're going to do, we got from here on the left, we got 2 black wool, and we're going to punch these 2 black wool out and replace it with grey wool. There we go. The next row, first block, we've got black wool. Second block is red wool. Then we got 2 black. Next row is 1 red, 1 black, 1 grey. Next row is 1 red stained clay, 1 grey, 1 black, and the next row is the exact same. So 1 red stained clay, 1 grey, 1 black. Okay, so the next row is 1 lime, 2 green. Next row is 1 green, 2 lime, and the same with the next row. It's 1 green, 2 lime. The next row is 2 green, 1 red stained clay. Next row is 1 red wool, 1 green, 1 lime. Next row is 1 red stained clay, 1 green stained clay, 1 lime. And then the final row is 1 red stained clay and 2 lime. So that is the back of the right arm. Again, it's a 12 by 4. If I can center it in the screen, there you go. Apologies about the sun being in the background. That's kind of frustrating me. But yeah, that's a 12 by 4. Again, if you want to, I know I've said it a million times this video, but I still get people complaining that I don't give you guys enough opportunities to pause. So here is your opportunity to pause. And again, just to make it even easier, the other side is the exact same. Just like the other sides of the arms, it's all mirrored, which is really, really nice. So again, working from left to right, these 2 we punch out and replace with grey, and then these 2 here are black wool. We then, on the second row, have 2 black wool, 1 red wool. Next row is 1 grey wool, 1 black wool, 1 red wool. Next 2 rows is black wool, grey wool, red stained clay. So we do that for 2 rows, like we did on the other side. The next row is 2 green, 1 lime. Next row is 2 lime, 1 green, and same with the next one. So that's 2 rows of 2 lime, 1 green. Next row is 1 red stained clay, 2 green. Next row is 1 lime, 1 green, 1 red wool. The next row is 1 lime, 1 green, 1 red stained clay. The next row and final row is 2 lime and 1 red stained clay. So again, that is mirrored the exact same, as you can see. And if you want to pause, it's a 12 by 4. You are more than welcome to. And now's your opportunity to do so. Okay, so this is where things get more difficult. Now thankfully, because we built the sides, it's not quite as difficult, and I can explain it pretty easily. So what we're going to do, on the top left corner of this arm here, we're going to place one grey wall next to that, and next to that we're going to place one black wall. As you can see, that's what I've done. Next, what you're going to do is go down diagonal until you meet up with the other arm. So going down diagonal to the right, if I can do it properly, just all the way down until you hit the other arm, which as you can see, I just hit there. It will connect diagonally to this 2 high bit here. Then what we're going to do is underneath the grey wall, we're going to place one black wall. We're going to go down diagonal again, going down this like pathway, until we hit the bottom again. As you can see, just hit it there. Perfect. So now we have like a little diagonal section going across. What we're going to do is this very first block here next to this 2 black wall, we're going to replace and put 2 grey wall. And then this whole diagonal section up in the middle, we're going to place 1 grey wall in each hole. There you go. So you've got like the strap going across. So that's that done. That's one of the major details and one of the most difficult things probably to explain, and we've done that pretty easily, so that's a good start. So we're going to go back to the bottom and start working our way up now that's done. So starting from left to right, we place 4 black wool, 1 grey wool, 1 black wool, 1 grey wool, and whoops, what did I just punch out? A lime. And then we're going to place 2 black. So I've done that 1 off. So, oops, I'm punching out every block. So it's 3 black wool, 1 grey wool, 1 black, 1 grey, and 2 black. Apologies there, I said 4, I believe, instead of 3. It's 3 grey, 1 grey, 2, and then we got the arm, which is, of course, 2 grey, 2 black. Okay, sorry about that confusion. The next row is 1 black wool, 3 red stained clay, 2 black wool, and then 2 red wool, 2 black wool. I'm getting confused. This is confusing me now. The next row is 1 lime, 1 green, 2 lime, 1 green, 1 lime, 2 green. The next row is 1 green, 3 lime, 2 green, 1 lime. Just like an update, this is what it looks like. And it should be blending in pretty nice. The next row is 1 green, 1 lime, 1 red stained clay, 1 lime, 2 green. The next row is 1 green, 1 lime, 1 red wool, 1 red stained clay, 1 lime. The next row, each row is getting like shorter and shorter as we get up the scale. Next row is 2 lime, 1 red stained clay, 1 lime. Next row is 1 green stained clay, 1 lime, 1 green. The next row is 1 green, 1 lime, and then the final row is 1 lime. So as you can see, we got like the bottom left corner of it complete. This is what it should be looking like so far. If you want to pause and catch up, I know that I went through that a little fast, but this is your opportunity. If anything, it's probably easier to do it just from looking at this than it is from me talking. But yeah, hopefully you're doing fine so far. And now we got this upper section. So what we're going to do, on top of this black wool here, we're going to place 1 lime. On top of that, we're going to place a 2x2 of green. And to the left of that, we place 1 lime. The next row is 2 green, 2 lime. The next row is 1 lime, 1 green, 2 red wool, 1 green. And the final row is 2 lime, 2 green, 1 red stained clay, and 1 lime. And once you've done that, it will look like this. I'm going to get rid of my arm, give you a quick look before we move on. This is what it should look like. There you go. And that essentially is a 12 tool by 16 wide area. It looks really, really detailed, and it's like a bit confusing just looking at it. But again, by just looking at it, you should be able to figure out what it is, if you need to do so. But again, if you do have any issues with this, definitely let me know down in the comments, and I'll try and help you as much as I possibly can. Alternatively, tweet at me at GummybearGames on Twitter, and again, I can offer some more like personalized support if that's what you need. Okay, so for the top of the statue, the shoulders, what we're going to do is just fill it in using lime stained clay all the way across, like so. And this gives us the platform that we need to start on the head. Okay, so for the head, what we're going to do is just chuck all these blocks out the way and get the blocks we need. So we will need the mushroom, the black wool, the white wool, the blue wool, and the brown wool. Okay, so not too many blocks. All these other blocks, you don't need any more, that's just for the body. It's just these 5 blocks here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, again, make sure that at the front, this part where we've got this little like section here. Alternatively, what you can do for this section, if you want, is use mushroom to give him like a neck, which would, on second thoughts, make more sense. So we're going to do that. Late minute change there. There we go. So what we're going to do is go to the left side and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. And on this black wall here, we're going to place 1 mushroom, bring it 2 forward. So we're going to do the same on this side. So we go to the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. And on this black wall, which is the 5th block in, we're going to place 1 mushroom and bring it 2 forwards, like so. We're then going to join them up with a 6 block gap, like so. And what that gives you is an 8 by 2 overhang. And it looks like this. There you go. So what we're then going to do is extend it backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this makes it overhang the back 2 as well. I'm going to link them together. And that gives us a 8 by 2 overhang on the back, as you can see. And in overall terms, it gives us an 8 by 8 square, which is going to be like the base plate of the head and what we're going to be working from. Okay, so come to the front side, because we're going to do the face first. The first row is solid mushroom, so we've got that sorted. The second row is 3 mushroom, 2 black wool, 3 mushroom. The next row is 8 mushroom. The next row is 1 mushroom, 1 white wool, 1 blue wool, 2 mushroom, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 mushroom. The next row is 1 mushroom, 2 black wool, 2 mushroom, 2 black, 1 mushroom. The next row is 8 mushroom. And then the final 2 rows is 8 brown wool. And once you've done that, that gives you an 8 by 8 square, as you can see. 6 rows of face, 2 rows of hair, and it's pretty simple. Again, in the game, Dempsey is more of like, his hair is really short and a really light colour. It's not a blonde, but it's like a lighter colour than it is here. But again, we can't really represent that colour in Minecraft without it looking weird. If we put like oak planks as his hair, which is pretty more realistic to his hair colour, it would look awfully weird. Again, if you want to try that, you're more than welcome to, but I think personally it looks disgusting. So I'm going to keep it simple, give him brown hair. It kind of takes away from the realism, but again, with the other characters, it will be pretty obvious who this is. Okay, so what we're going to do is start working on the sides of the head. So this part is very simple. As you can see here, the section of mushroom is 6. The next row is 5, so we're going to build this up 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see it's 1 shorter than here, and then we place 3 brown wool. For the next sections, we're going to build up 3 as the mushroom is 4 high. And you'll see that should be 1 block lower than this one. And then the rest of it is just brown wool. So it's 4 layers of brown wool and 4 layers of mushroom. There we go. And that's an 8 by 8 square. That's the left side of the head. And the other side is the exact same. Very simple. So we come around to this side. We build up 4. And then 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. There we go. And then we've just filled this whole gap in here with the brown wool until it's up to the same height, which is 8. Okay, there you go. So that's the right side. Again, we got 6, 5, 4, and then 2, 3, 4. And then on this side, again, the exact same. 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so moving around to the back side, you have something that looks like this. What we're going to do is just link up the sides. So this block here is mushroom, so this part is mushroom, 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 and then brown wool, brown wool, brown wool. So essentially it is 4 rows of mushroom, 4 rows of brown wool, and then the top of the head is just solid brown wool, which makes it nice and simple and gives us a nice and easy finish. And as I said, that is it. Once you've done that, you have finished. So let me get rid of everything in my hotbar, and then I will get rid of my arm as well. Let's just chop that off real quick. There you go. And yeah, that is the final statue. So, as I've already spun around the body a bunch and given you guys opportunity to pause, I'll just do it for the head for now. If you do need any help with that, again, go back in the video. Alternatively, you know where to contact me for more personalised support. But this is 8 by 8 by 8. Again, the front, the left side, the back side, the right side, and of course, last but not least, the very, very easy to do top of the head, or in this case, his hair or his scalp. Okay, so yeah, once you've done that, that is it. You have built your very own Tank Dempsey statue. If you built the other ones, you have built your very own collection of the Black Ops 3, the giant zombie characters, alternatively from Origins in Black Ops 2. They are the same people. So hopefully you enjoyed this mini-series. If you did, leave a like, show some support in the comments. It is really, really appreciated. I do appreciate the people who have stuck around and watched this series. Because a lot of people complain I did nothing but Five Nights at Freddy's, and then when I did something other than Five Nights at Freddy's, they complained. So it's a bit of a harsh reality, a bit of a harsh circle, but I do appreciate all the support from you guys on this, who have supported it. And again, if you do want it when it, Black Ops 3 actually drops, which will be this Friday, for me, because I'm recording this on the Wednesday. I don't know when you guys will see this, but whenever you do, it probably has come out already. So hopefully you're enjoying the game, and if you want Shadows of Evil characters, that can definitely be arranged. But yeah, anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, my name's been Tom or Gummy, and goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.